What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Kiss. Right now, you checking out the 3-point conversion.
What up? What up? What up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? We are back inside the 3-point conversion sports lounge. And I got my guy all the way to the right. Got my guy Mace. What up, dog?
My guy, what's good, baby? Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, man. How you been, bro?
Hey, man, been a crazy week. When you got the holiday on a Monday, throw everything off. Be much better for the holiday to be on a Friday than a Monday. Crazy. Got me all thrown off. Because it feels like it's Thursday.
Right.
When it's crazy. But we
right. Yeah, I didn't realize today was Wednesday. I'm telling my niece, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna take you out Thursday. We're gonna do this Thursday, not realizing it's tomorrow. So yeah, I'm all screwed up. So I definitely feel you. But yeah, man. It's been a time for some sports, man. It's been crazy leading up to Monday, man. A lot of surprises, a lot of things going on in NBA. So much to get to, man. I'm ready to talk. Get to it and talk through it. So, of course, man, we got to talk about the NBA playoffs, the Western Conference Finals. We got to talk about that because that's been big and that's been crazy. But not only that, we got to talk about the NBA Eastern Conference champs and New York Knicks, man. Big surprise. And not big surprise that they're there because that was my prediction, but just the way they've done it and how they got there. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest surprise. But also, man, we got to talk OTAs open up, man. So that's been big in news, NFL. And I went to OTAs, Falcons OTAs today. A lot of information to talk about. Funny stuff that happened. So yeah, we got to get into that. Also, man, the Braves,
Woo,
still dominating.
woo.
Still dominating. And hey, Mace, when we were talking about this time last year about the Braves, and how
Man, new leadership, man.
it's
Leadership.
yeah, man. I guess my thing is how it's happened so fast. Trying to just adapt and grasp how everything is happening and how fast everything is happening, man. And then the fact that there's so many injuries and all of that, and yet still they're dominating. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that. Also, man, WNBA, man. Hey, what you think about the Dream, man? They
We up, dog. We up. We up.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah. So good to see that, man. See the Dream, finally got the best record in WNBA, and we'll get into that as well. And then we got quick hit, stop it. Please let your family and friends know this. You can listen to the show live on the 3-Point Conversion Facebook page or watch the 3-Point Conversion Facebook page on the YouTube channel and the Facebook page as well. Yo, it's time to get to these quick hits. Let's get it. So, first off, man, Josh Jacobs. So, he was released from jail. And, it's an investigation ongoing. It was 5 charges, pending charges. that happened with domestic abuse, criminal damage to property, strangulation, and suffocation, and intimidation of victim. But none of these charges have been filed. Right now, the police is like, yo, we're gonna let's wait. Let's go ahead. We want to, look into this, deeper, and make sure we will charge or won't charge or what have you. And then the funny thing is Jacob's attorneys state that they're like, once all the evidence is gathered, no charges will be filed against him at all.
Right.
So, I mean, we can only go by what we know, but if you could just talk about just being in this situation, as far as, I guess, keeping yourself out of the situation, because you could talk about it from both ways. And we're not doctors or anything like that. We have common sense, but we're not doctors. And I say that to say, when you're talking about, let's say from, the woman's point of, view, you're looking at her, where she's coming from, to, and I don't know if he could trick her, but you just think about, like, man, sometimes, the money gets you, not ignoring them signs. Sometimes you don't have no signs. So, you pray for the ones that don't get the signs. Man. As signs, we're going to show signs. I mean, we I'm talking about as in humans, you see the signs, you know what I'm saying? But trying to ignore that. But then too, you look at from the athlete's point of view, it's out there where you got women trying to get you like this.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just, I always just, man, golden rule of thumb, my dad always told me, man, listen, don't put your hand, nothing good can happen by you putting your hands on a young lady.
You're right.
Nothing good can happen. And they're always going to take their side first. Right. So, right. I mean, all the details hadn't come out, but you're going to always lose that battle. If y'all arguing, if just whatever the case, like, we just can't win those situations. If you feel that, you that rage or that anger coming on, man, just walk away. Just walk away. There's no reason. And, listen, we're girl dads. Like, no reason for a guy to put his hands on my daughter in no way, shape, form, or fashion.
Right.
So, I mean, just like I say, my dad just always just like, hey, if it's going to get to that point, dude, walk away.
Yep.
Like, what are we doing? So, yeah, man, guys just have to be careful out here, man. Just got to be careful, because the thing, just the negative light that comes with this, and we've just seen, like, how many more of these stories do we have to see where, I mean, these things happen, and sometimes it goes away, but sometimes, like, your reputation is tarnished.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you don't want. You've worked so hard to make your name good.
Right.
You don't want to throw your name away. So that's always my take on that situation, man. Like, always keep your face card clean.
And see,
face card clean.
And like you said, it's, so I tell my daughters that, don't ignore them signs, and then too, don't put yourself in a situation. Don't get in no man's face. Don't be doing that, because you, like you said, there's no reason a man should hit a woman, but it's certain different situations where you can force a man and you can make a man lose it. And then next thing you know, he lose it, and he gonna hit you. Now you screaming, but you doing this in his face, you gotta stop that. And then I tell my son, walk away, and not walk away just so you don't end up hitting her, whatever you feel like, but walk away from the situation so she can't lie and say, because we've seen it, man. I know people too many times where it's happened that way, where I'm gonna get you. I always talk about that Brandon Marshall incident where, he got in trouble and shoot, almost lost his marriage and all of that, and got suspended and fined. And then a year later, the young lady wrote Roger Goodell and apologized and said, she lied. Her uncles made her do it because money and all of that, and it didn't happen. So you just got to know when to walk away. Period. Just it's like you said, it's unfortunate, man. So I always say this. I pray that hopefully the whoever's at fault get what they deserve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they get, everything they deserve, with it. So whether it's him or whether she's lying, is her, whoever. So like I said, but hopefully the truth will come to light. That's what we're hoping on. Moving on. Kirby Smart been on one. Kirby Smart hints that if an agreement by the SEC and the NCAA can't be reached on college football playoff expansion or spending the NIL era and beyond, spending in the NIL area and beyond, SEC should try and be alone and step away from the NCAA. What is your thoughts on this, sir?
So I've always said this: the Power Fours, especially once this new contract, new TV deal comes about, Power Fours, because Power Fours don't need the NCAA. The NCAA just riding their coattails. College football makes enough money on its own to be its own entity. Right. The only thing the NCAA pretty much governs is like the group of 5 schools, Division II, Division III. Mm-hmm. The commissioners of the SEC, ACC, Big 12, and the other power conference, Big 10, dog, they control the Greg Sankey is the most powerful man in college in college sports, really, because he basically runs college football. Mm-hmm. So I mean, what does the NCAA do? Nothing. It's kind of, hey, what y'all want to do? Y'all tell us what y'all want to do. Okay, let's do that. So I've always said we're gonna get the 4. Basically, we're gonna get the super conferences. Those teams, and they're gonna model like the NFL. Gonna do it in divisions. They're gonna split the country up. You're gonna have like how you got the NFC, AFC. You're gonna break it down East, West, Central, whatever that is. And they're gonna create their own thing, and they should, because they're generating their own money. And the NCAA just kind of getting a check just for being in business with them. So I mean, nah.
Do you think it's gonna get to that like very soon where they're gonna just
without a doubt. They talk about it every chance they get. Mm-hmm. And if like say, go listen to some of these podcasts where Swanky and some of these ESPN people are talking, they're telling you it's pretty much already set up. Like, dude, because we govern ourselves, we're gonna break away from the NCAA. We don't need them.
Right. Right.
Why keep putting money in their pockets? And they're a nonprofit, by the way, everybody. NCAA, they operate as a nonprofit. Crazy work. But man, those folks out of there, dog. They are out of there.
That's crazy. They nonprofit. Yeah. I agree. I think it should happen. Like you said, they should have their own conferences, super conference, or what have you. Just do it like that, man. The NCAA they've been on the wrong side for a long time.
Oh yeah,
long time, and just with children. But go ahead.
And just real quick, just think about this. Nobody saw college football becoming what it is today. So they're trying to govern college football with like a 1965, 1975 rule. They can't keep up. Like those old rules. Because think about it. Think about where we are now. It looks crazy to give SMU the death penalty when you knew everybody was doing it then, but now it's like legal.
Yeah.
It's like arresting people for weed now. Like, bro, it's legal everywhere but these few states. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing?
They should be able to open that case back up. Like, you know what? We're not gonna. You're right, because that's crazy work. It's crazy work. They get the death penalty, but you see what's going on now and how everything's changed. Like, and everybody else is doing it. What up, Vince? Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you, man. I definitely agree with you. So this is gonna be something to look out for and watch. And then last but not least, the NCAA has denied Texas Tech transfer quarterback Brendan Sorsby's eligibility to be reinstated. Remember, he was betting and everything. So, hey, man. So I was just thinking, when I first read that, I was thinking some of these kids' parents think, oh, I could probably let me get him some money and let me and I guarantee you, which his parents probably should do it, and his parents, but parents is like, oh, let me see what I could do. Let me try to give some money. Let me try to sway them. Anything we can do in NCAA to get him, and they're like, nah, nope,
Can't do it, dude. You admitted to gambling, dude. You play the one position that can totally affect the game. You can affect the game by yourself.
right,
You
totally,
you can't now. You can't have this kid run out there and play. He admitted that he gambled. You can't let him out there.
Mm-mm.
You just can't do it.
Nope. So,
So yeah, crazy work, dog. Crazy work. And I mean, now he had to file his paperwork for the supplemental draft. What's crazy is Texas Tech gave this kid $5 million.
do they keep that? Does he keep that?
Transfer. I'm pretty sure they do keep. I'm pretty sure it's a clause because they knew what was going on. But I'm
Right.
pretty sure they like, man, let's put a whole because dog, you've done nothing to earn this $5 million. So dog,
Right.
they gotta go find a quarterback.
Right.
You know what's left in the portal? All the elite quarterbacks gone. He was the top quarterback in the transfer portal.
Right.
They lured him for $5 million. Had to do all of these things, and of course they had like a lot of compliance people and whatever trying to help with what was going on. But come on, dog, like you out of here now, like you're done. And now Texas Tech looking around like, bruh, what? What do we? Who can we get to quarterback this squad now?
Yeah. Wow.
Terrible timing.
Horrible. All right, man. That wraps up quick hits, man. Let's get to this hot topic. Hey, it's NBA playoffs. That's the Western Conference Finals. And Mace, I just got a simple question. Well, first of all, have you enjoyed it? First of all,
Oh my god, dog, been must see TV every night.
Must see.
Yeah,
it's almost like you could tell. With Wemby and Chet, they don't like each other. They ain't rocking with each other.
Yeah.
Wemby acting like it's 1989. Bumping into players, and you got other players being dirty. Like you see the when what's my man name? The guy backup center came in and checked.
Yeah.
God, I can't think of the guy that came from Philly. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Checked at the end, hit him in the back, and all. But it's what you want, man. You want teams to be fighting over something. They don't like each other, and not physically fighting, but just not rock with each other, man. And it's been good. But my question to you, and it's simple: are the Spurs ready to take the next step?
Some nights I think they are. Just now, OKC understands.
Mm-hmm.
Like OKC get it, and they're sitting there looking like, bruh, like until you knock us off, we're the champs.
Mm-hmm.
Until you knock us off, we're the champs. They just know how to play championship basketball, and they can't be denied. And for as great as Wemby and Castle and all these guys, they don't have the pedigree that OKC has.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Like, what's the saying they always say? Never underestimate the heart of a champion.
Right.
Because until you knock me off, Ric Flair, to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Right.
And they are sitting here like, man, listen, until somebody beats us, bruh, we're here. We up. So
and I was gonna say that was my stance when we talked about the Sears, when before they start playing game one, it was OKC. They've been here. They're ready. They've dealt with everything that's come along with winning the championship. They went to game 7 last year in the finals. So they battle tested. They're ready. What they did, I remember last year they went to a game 7 against Denver, then they beat Minnesota 5-1. This year they ran through the playoffs until they got to here, but still they know what to do when it comes to adversity. With the Spurs, I think they have so much talent and they're so athletic. We don't look at the fact that they have no experience. The only one that has had experience or have experience is Fox, and he only played in one playoff series.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
So it's a whole, even including the coach. He's new to this.
Yeah.
So with the coach being new to this, Mitch, right? He's been new to this. He's understanding as he goes on how to do this. Because, man, it was so. Well, before I get to that, I'll say this. With Castle being so young, and we could get on Castle, he need to do this, he need to do that. The dude's second year, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he played in the national championship. National championship is nothing like NBA playoffs.
Not like this. Not like
it's
this.
Totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was probably you was playing against a whole bunch of people that weren't experienced.
And again, you're playing against a team that's got the MVP. They're fresh off a championship, dude. They just know how to play these games, and you can see it. It's certain points of the game where you just like, oh, that's veteran. That they get it. They understand how to play in this setting. Yeah. And again, if you watch basketball long enough, you've seen teams. It's a process to win it. Nobody just jumps out there and win it. You have to figure out how to. Pistons had to figure out how to go through the Celtics. The Bulls had to figure out how to go through the Pistons. It's like we've seen the process. Teams go through these processes, and
that's a great point.
You get your lumps. You apply that the next season.
Yeah.
You apply it the next season, and then finally, you get the right team. You get the right mentality, and now you're able to knock that team out. Dude, we've seen it forever. If you follow basketball long enough, you know it's steps to winning it.
Right.
You know it.
Right.
Twan.
Right. And it is. And they have to go through that. I'm trying to think. The only team, and honestly, we hadn't seen a team really just skip to the finals. I can't remember. I'm trying to think. Maybe no, because Golden State had to go through there. So every team had to take their lumps. That's part of it. That's how it goes.
You figure out how to win in the playoffs, and that propels you to the championship.
So what do you think is their biggest Achilles heel? I mean, of course, we kind of, I guess,
experience.
Inexperience, right?
Experience. It just if you watch the game the other night, it's just they get down so early. They get down early, and then coming back in the playoffs just a different animal because teams grind the game down. Possessions mean more. Regular season teams are letting you run up and down the floor.
Right.
In the playoffs, teams are playing real lockdown defense. The switches are better. The picks are better. The scouting reports are more detailed. Dude, leave him alone. Let's make sure we crash this boy. Let's put two people. Let's keep Wemby out the paint, or let's blitz him and make him get rid of the ball. Make somebody else beat us. That doesn't happen in the regular season. And again, these teams are finding out. I mean, this is deep as San Antonio been. They will be better next year for this run.
Right.
And again, the champs they playing like now they know they got the MVP.
And I really think it's funny you say that because I think that with an inexperience, I think you tied into head coach. It was no reason last night that Wemby is not hitting the paint. Even if Wemby decides not to go to the paint, he doesn't know. The adjustment should have came. Timeout. Hey, get in the paint. You need to be in the paint.
Yeah.
Coach you didn't see any adjustment. You didn't see him post up and experience. Because sometimes coaches get
no doubt about it.
So much into they're well into the game.
They're learning too. He learning too.
He forgot to make adjustments. I mean, his adjustment might be play defense, but you're not looking at the obvious adjustment, which is your best player need to be in the paint. Every time your best player in the paint, and he scores, they win. and he's so big on analytics, you should know that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just a travesty, man, to watch him be outside of the paint and not score like he's been scoring. I mean, he was what, 4 for 15 or something like that? Like, what? He had 4 rebounds. Like, I think he finished with like 6 or something like that, but 4 rebounds going into the third quarter or first half. Like, what?
Make it make sense.
And I think when you look at OKC side, and I said this, was it? Yep. And I said this last week, and everybody wanted to laugh at me. Where my cousin at? He need to be on here. Little Greg. Greg, they laughed at me. No, you don't know what you're talking about, because I said Hartenstein need to play. I said, if you got there with him, why would you take him out?
Yeah.
Again, they learned this last year in the finals. They took Hartenstein out. Oh, we want to match what they're doing. It took you 7 games to win. Why? When you were clearly the best team in the NBA by far with Hartenstein playing.
Yeah.
If he got you there, you're the champs. Why are you dictating to what they're doing? Make them dictate to you. And you started to see when he was in there, now the offense flows better because he can pass as a big man. He can shoot it up. I know it's a dig, but hey, he's not scary like Chet has been scary. I mean, Chet stepped up last night, but before last night, Chet been playing scary.
Yeah,
so
man.
The way Hartenstein has been playing, and then the way he can move his feet, he's playing with Wemby. Wemby can't really muscle him around. Now, I mean, Wemby probably outweigh Chet more, probably like 30 pounds, 20 pounds, something like that. And that's weird. Looks weird, but that's how small or skinny Chet is. Yeah. He's not doing it to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein been playing great defense, boxing him out, aggravating him. I think besides McCain, that's who McCain or is it McLean or is McCain, right?
Yeah.
I think it's McCain. But yeah, he's been balling and he's helped that team. But to me, the MVP so far for this series is Hartenstein. Because once he was entered in, they made, except for game 4. Yeah, except for game 4. He's made everything difficult for Wemby and for the Spurs. So, yeah, I think he's been the biggest adjustment and the MVP for the OKC so far. Yeah, so I agree,
my boy.
Yeah, so I think it's him. It's so funny, though, man, to watch SGA. If you watch SGA, and somebody need to tell him, hey, man, pick your head up. SGA hate having a bad game. They're going to be pouting.
He's just emotional, man. He young emotional dude, man. And listen, he low-key be feeling himself, too. He like, man, what man, no, I'm supposed to get that goal, man. Like,
right.
Bro, no, this me. Right. But yeah, I mean, that's just part of it, man. We've seen all the superstars do it, so.
Do you think he's
part of the course?
Do you think another Achilles heel? Do you think it's the refs? Everybody want to blame the refs and the Achilles heel.
Bro, what is your take on that? We know certain guys get calls.
Right.
You know that certain teams get calls. You know that. So they good. Because
they're saying that with the flopping and now I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad none of these teams are my teams like that. Because if Spurs is my team, I probably would have broke my TV when you saw Mitch. He called it for them to review it.
Yeah.
And they ignored him. And, oh yeah, I'd have broke my TV on that play right there. Like, then that's when they cheating, But for the most part, I think you just with a young team, again, you have to adjust.
Yeah,
you have to adjust. I think the first game, the refs were letting them play, and OKC had to adjust. But I see now that San Antonio hasn't adjusted yet, and again, man, they're inexperienced. You expect this. Like I said, we talk about the Bulls. When the Bulls even finally got good, they lost to Detroit twice in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
So, first
they had to figure it out. They had to figure it out.
And the funny thing is the first year they played Detroit, they won the first game.
Oh yeah, and then got annihilated the next.
Yeah, so it's It happens, man. So
We've seen teams you have to evolve to become a champion, dog.
yeah. So again, and my answer to that, I don't think they're ready yet. I don't think they're ready this year.
Yeah.
I still believe it could go 7, but I just don't think they're ready. I think right
Yeah.
now it's pure athleticism, pure talent is why they're in the situation they're in now, why they can take it to game 7. But experience is a big thing, man, in sports and basketball and all of that, especially in the 7-game series. Football is different. If you play in a 7-game series, experience is huge, So yeah, we're gonna see, man. So now what do you think about the Knicks so far right now? Do you think are the Knicks ready to win a championship this year? Do you believe they can win a championship this year?
I don't know if they would probably, so I think the better matchup for them is OKC.
You think?
Yeah, just simply because the height thing. I don't know if the Spurs were to get in. I don't know how they would defend Wemby. They're gonna have to use a lot of fouls, and then this the way their defense is set up. I think the Spurs would just like hammer them inside if they were to make sure Wemby got inside. I just think if you look at like the height, I mean, I think Cat would want to play Chet versus playing Wemby. You know, I just think if they had to pick a team to play, they were like, give us OKC, because to me it just looks like a better matchup. Now, can the Knicks listen? I didn't think the Knicks could even be here. You remember I said the Knicks probably like the worst team in the East. That little New York hate though. That's a smidge of New York hate. But listen, I don't know after the Hawks beat them. What that was, game 3. I don't know what happened to this team, but some clicked. It seemed like they changed the offense up a little bit. They think they went back to that old school like screen and roll, and they just let Jalen create a lot of the offense. They're playing defense. Josh Hart is I mean they I can't be surprised on what they hear, because they just annihilate everybody. After that game 3 loss, they've been on a tear through the East. So I mean,
and honestly, in that game 3, remember they came back from being down by 20.
Right. I mean, you know, we got CJ McCollum to hit the game.
Yeah, right.
McCollum hit the game winning shot, but I mean, after that, I mean, you know, they sitting in, you know, you know, game 4, they eating Magic City wings. Like, yeah, man, we got this, man. And they don't, you know, I don't know if it was the wings. You know, since they eating them wings in the post game, they've been on fire. So, yeah.
Hey, I won't lie. I really believe that their confidence is so high, they feel like they could beat anybody. They're playing the best right now out of all the teams, and I think everybody. So you know, you always hear. I heard Wemby say this in this press conference. He was like, you know, after they won, he was like, well, defensively, we're so good individually, but we have to learn to trust each other, and if we're playing our part, our defense is unbreakable. I think with the Knicks, offensively, defensively, they trust each other so much right now. It's not the Jalen show. It's not the Cat show. Everybody comes in and everybody does their part.
Right.
And I think because of that, it's hard to beat it. Man, it's hard to beat a team. What Big Mama say? If all these is family members, and you put it together, ball of fists, it'll strike a mighty blow. What my Big Mama said. Right. And that's what's going on with the Knicks, man. Like, they're playing together. You can't beat a team that plays together, that has one mind. Look, I ain't trying to get biblical. That's in the Bible, dog. God said, one mind, everybody come together. Dog. That's how they playing right now. And nobody can beat them, and they killing folks.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think San Antonio is a better matchup with them just because of inexperience.
Yeah,
I think with Castle, Castle probably try to do too much. They're young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hey, one band, one sound. AG, something like that. I just remember she gave that speech. But yeah, I think right now, if they play the Spurs, it's a better matchup with them playing the Spurs and OKC, because OKC's been there. Like you said, they know what to do. They know how to adjust. San Antonio, they still playing up athleticism. And like we agreed on, man, right now, basketball is not just about athleticism. I don't just win you. It's a lot of athletic teams that's been in the playoffs. But they've done nothing. You look at the Pistons, they weren't athletic at all. But they won because they knew how to play. Boston wasn't athletic. I mean, but if you have experience, you know what you're doing, you're gonna win. So I don't know, but I think the Knicks can beat the Spurs right now. And I honestly believe I think they could take OKC like 6 or 7. That's how well they're playing. But the question is, Mace, what happens if they do if they do lose? How would they respond? Because they've been on such a high.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in their mind, hopefully they don't want this thing to end. Hopefully they're sitting there like, man, look, we've been on such a crazy ride, man. Let's just keep this thing going, dog.
Right, G. Yeah, you're right. And so that's why I'm saying once they get injured, once they lose, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say injured. But once they get that first loss, it's about how they respond. You know how it's been, man, when you've won a lot and then when you lose all of a sudden, that's a big blow. Yeah. I think that's what happened to Spurs when they lost to OKC. Because remember, they beat Portland 3 times in a row. They beat them 3 games in a row, advanced. Yeah. And then they play who else they beat? Who they play in the second round? Who did San Antonio play in the second round? Was it Minnesota? Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota, yeah.
Then when they start beating them, they start feeling good about themselves. And then next thing you know, they walk into a giant. They beat them. They feel good. Then when the Spurs beat them, they just didn't look. They didn't look good in game 3 and after that at home. So I just wonder if they can, if the Knicks, after losing 1 or even losing 2, because OKC has home court advantage, can the Knicks come back? But man, I think Knicks gonna win the first game regardless. I just think they're playing great right now.
The
so
Knicks, man, Knicks tape.
Yeah, good old Knicks.
Man, y'all ought to hear my cousins up top, man. I'm sick of them. I am sick of them.
Yeah. I can only imagine. I went out to the sports bar to watch it, and there's all them Knicks fans. Seen a whole bunch of Tims.
Bro,
here we go with this. Bro. A whole bunch of cats trying to dress like Jay-Z in 2005. Like, come on, man. Jay don't even dress like that anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? The jean jacket and the hat low, and come on, dog.
Looking like throw the hands up video. They walking around with Rockaway jackets.
Like, come on, man. This is
dudes dancing like Dane.
Right. That's Jay-Z 2005, man. This is not. Come on, dog. 2026. Let it go. But they was all around. Do you think Mike Brown has been a difference as well?
I think he's done a great job of coaching. I listen, and I think everybody was ready to say if they didn't, they wait and say, man, Mike Brown can't coach. Right, and listen, you have to give Mike Brown credit. Whatever adjustment he made, you have to give him credit for the adjustment they made from game 3 to game 4 that's had them rolling. So, man, shout out to Mike Brown, man.
Because I really think that if Tibbs was coaching, I think Tibbs could have got them to the finals. Because he has other players now, But we know how, like you said, Tibbs, man, if you're not playing defense or doing what you're supposed to do, besides Jalen Brunson, you're not playing. But he has a lot of players that plays defense, He was starting Mitchell Robinson. Now Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench. You got an Alvarado, You You got a McBride to come in. Like, he has a bench. He has players he would be able to play. And we know Tibbs is a great coach. So I think Tibbs could have got them here. But I think what I like about Mike Brown the most is adjusting on the fly and even after a loss, whatever. Or even after a win, he adjusts. And I think that's well. I don't think we didn't see Kenny Atkinson adjust. You know, again, why if they're picking on James Harden, why aren't you picking on Jalen Brunson? Why you're letting him hide?
Man, don't even say James Harden name out here, man. James Harden, fraud. That's this guy. This guy.
Is he a fraud, man?
Man, I just, man, you know, I'm over it, man. I'm over it. Yeah.
Like I said, I love Donovan Mitchell. I just think Donovan Mitchell don't have the superpowers to put a team on his back and get them to the finals. I think he can score 34 points. I think he could keep your team around, but I just don't. Some players have that knack of putting the team on his back. He's just not one of them. And don't knock to him because he
he need another dude. He need another dude.
Yeah, he needs another guy. And James Harden, we already know. You already talked about it. I mean, he don't play well in the playoffs. He just, I don't know. He disappears in the playoffs, man. So, I mean, you know, I don't know what's going to happen with that. And real quick, you know, you've been hearing, they saying they're going to keep Atkins. They saying that Mitchell might leave. So there's been a lot of talk if Mitchell goes to Brooklyn. Could LeBron follow him? Because at this point, and people talking about
hit the stop it button.
Stop it.
That's what they've been saying, man. And I told somebody, I'm gonna call him out. Shout out to Danny Thompson. But Danny said LeBron might go to Brooklyn. I'm like,
no, he's not going to Brooklyn.
What? The only teams that would take LeBron right now, if they're smart, if they're not worried about money, I mean, as far as they're not just worried about ticket sales, are teams that they got to know that LeBron James is now a third option. He's a great third option.
Right.
He's a third option. To me, with Kevin Durant can score. Kevin Durant is no longer, he can't be the best player on your team right now. He scoring can only get you so far.
Yeah.
We saw it with Trey.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Trey was giving you points and assists.
Man, Bron is either Cleveland or bust for Bron, dog. Only place where Bron going back to, man. That's it. It's either Cleveland or nowhere. Cleveland or nowhere.
I agree.
Yeah, he's not going to Brooklyn for what?
No, I agree.
Because the one thing Bron don't want to deal with is New York media. Hell no.
Nah. Yeah. You ain't lying about that. No, he don't want to deal with that. Definitely. All right, man. All right, let's do this real quick. Let's go ahead and let's do the stop it. We'll do the stop it. So it is now time for the most infamous, the most famous
stop it
segment. All right, man. You go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first.
Again, I want this to seem like I'm bashing up top. I want to seem like I'm bashing Tracy Morgan. Stop it, Tracy Morgan. Like, we know you're a Knicks fan. You out there crying. Stop it, Tracy Morgan. Like, no.
Stop it.
You ain't dribbled one basketball, man.
He crying because they got to the finals.
Like,
let me tell you what's so funny about that.
So what are you gonna do if they win the chip? Like,
let me tell you what's so funny about that. Tracy, you was alive when the Knicks got to the finals in '94, when they got to the finals in '99.
Stop it.
But you crying now because why?
Dude, I blame social media.
Why you crying, dog? Why?
I'm sitting here like, this dude know the camera's on, man. Content, man. Dude, man, I'm like, bruh.
One thing about the accident.
Bruh.
Are you saying he was thinking that he wasn't gonna live to see the Knicks?
Man, dude.
Nah,
Man, let me tell you
Tracy
something.
was Tracy was
I
acting.
was on the flow, like, man. I can't rewind it like.
Again. Can I say it again? Did he cry when they got to the forget did he cry? He
It
was
wasn't no-
alive in 94
Nah,
when the Knicks got
It
to the
wasn't no camera
finals.
phones. It wasn't no camera phones, dog.
He was alive in 99 as an 8 seed when the Knicks got to the finals.
No,
But
nobody.
you cry now
Nobody to get the content, dog. That's
when you
that's
favorite.
viral moments now. Viral moments now.
27 years is a long time. It is, but come on, man.
I don't remember nobody crying when the Falcons went to the Super Bowl. I don't remember seeing nobody cry.
He was forcing them tears. He
Yeah,
showed,
man. I was like, bruh. Like, so what are you gonna do? You gonna pass out of there? They gotta take you out on the stretcher. They win the chip because you can't cry. You got to go further now. Like, you gotta go further. Dude, I was like, man, this dude, man, is a whole clown, man. And Twitter let him have it, dog. They were remixing and everything. Twitter let him have it. He deserved it too.
oh,
Like, dude, you a clown, man. You a cold clown.
all right. So, my stop it. I got two easy ones, nothing big. That was a great one. But my first topic goes to is it Mike McDonald? Yeah, Mike McDonald. And I'm not talking about the Saturday Night Live guy. Mike McDonald, Seattle Seahawks coach. And this is because you're trying to stay too deep, trying to be too deep. So they asked him about running it back. He said, "Nah, I don't want them to run it back. I want my guys to run it forward."
Stop it. Stop it.
Come on, dog.
Social media, dog. Social
Come
media,
on,
dog. He was trying to be catchy.
Trying to be
He
catchy.
was trying to go viral. This what we do now. Like, this what we do now.
You know what we was talking about. We said run it back.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
He trying to start something, and he want to, he want a catchphrase. So, if they happen to do it, everybody gonna say, "Man, let's run it forward now."
So from now on,
stupid.
Hey, from now on, we playing. Hey, Rue. From now on, if I'm with you or whatever, y'all playing or we playing full court, and we lose. All right, man. Or you playing Madden? Hey, let's run it back. No, you know what? Forget that. Let's run it forward.
Let's run it forward, my boy.
Oh, dog. Come on, man. And then my last one, and I see you, G. I got yours coming. My last one is the he's what that's not no stop it. Yeah, that's a stop it, dog. That's a stop it. I got you too, Ab. I'm gonna say your stop it too. That's a stop it. And then the next one is Mike Vrabel, dog. I don't believe it. This Joker, they asked this Joker about, I'm tired of them asking him about this, but they asked him about football in his home, whatever. And this Joker talking about, yeah, he's like, no, right now we really do have my home life at home and NFL, what's going on in NFL. It's a really great balance I have right now.
Stop it.
Let me tell you why he gets to stop it. You married, dog. You embarrass her on TV. Now, wait. No, he said my family. I'm sorry. He said my family so you embarrass her on TV. Everybody talking about it. So she talking to the girls, the team moms, they side eyeing her or whatever.
She out here looking crazy, dog.
And somebody just told her you need to leave him. Forget that. Take that money. You entitled to that money he got, whatever. Y'all good? Now, was he talking about her or was he talking about, let me stop. I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyway, he gets to stop it for me. All right, we got some stoppers in the chat room, man. So this is G stop it. G said my stop it is the enhanced games offering $10 million to anyone who can beat Usain Bolt's record.
Like it's people like just
Stop
roll
it.
out of bed and can run like that. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Like, people train their whole lives and,
Yeah.
and can't get nowhere near what he
Right.
ran. Like, do
And
y'all
then
understand what he ran? Like, bruh, I don't know if
they
we'll see
don't.
somebody break that record. Like, I don't know.
They don't. All right. And Kenny and Abs stop it is Kenny Atkinson Analytics.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you know what, Ab? I've been giving a stop it to everybody
Stop
who's
it.
been
Stop
taking analytics and making it their key to winning. I never. I mean, I understand it, some of it, but nah, I'm not a big fan of that. You just play to win a game, Just I don't know. That's
All
just
these
me.
numbers, man. Numbers.
That's just me.
Numbers.
All right. So real quick before we jump into the NFL, let's go ahead and do it now, man. The question of the day is I want you to name a team because I'm thinking about the San Antonio Spurs, right? Wouldn't it be a shame if they broke this team up too soon? We've seen it happen a lot, whether
Yeah.
it's basketball, football, baseball, so often.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you get the first one.
Dude.
Mace, name a team in sports that may have broken up too early. The ownerships, upper management has broken up this team too early before they took the next step and could have taken the next step and been that team.
So a team that I thought if they kept together would eventually figure it out. The 94-95 Golden State Warriors. Merlin, Weber, Spreewell, just
Take mine. Yep, you take mine.
dog,
Yep.
that team right there, bruh, so lit. So lit. Like,
You took
let
mine.
them tell, man. Like, let these dudes cook. Let them cook.
Let's say it again. And this is before they was paying everybody crazy money.
Right,
So
man. You had a young Chris Webber.
Tim Hardaway, Chris Webber,
Man, you
Chris
had a
Mullin.
young Chris Mullin.
Gatlin, Latrell Sprewell.
Bruh. Deep.
Bro, they had A.B. Johnson coming.
Avery Johnson coming off the bench. Like, man, come on,
Yeah,
man.
the team was nice.
Yeah.
That team was woo.
Man, that's one of the teams that's whenever I get like a what if question, I always start with this team right here.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, you ain't have to play him at center. You could play them at power forward. Nelly could have put him at power forward.
Yeah, and G probably because in that day,
Yeah, remember he didn't want to.
we had it wasn't positionless basketball
Yeah,
yet.
it was
but,
right.
But yeah, man, that team right there, man, like keep that squad together, let that squad go.
What up, Greg? Little Greg, cuz I call him Little Greg. That's my cuz.
Yeah.
A.B. Johnson, Billy Owens. Dog, they had a squad.
Man, listen, let that team run, man.
Yeah,
Keep bringing them back. Let that team run. I'm talking about a young Chris Webber.
Chris Webber.
Young C-Dub.
Yeah, that team was. Cuz the question is, name a team that the upper management or the ownership broke up. That ownership broke up too early for them before they took that next step. Ab says of course, this was a given. The Orlando Magic 95-96. That team was
Yeah.
That was
they
man. Won championships. I really wonder, honestly. I know they whooped them in 96, but I wonder if the Bulls would have won two more straight. I mean, two more after that, if that Orlando team wasn't broken up.
Yeah. Well, what was my guy Nick Anderson? Once he missed some free throw, like he was just
it was a wrap for him.
Yeah, he became a basket case. So I don't know. Does he get his mojo back? If Shaq done run off and
You think? Oh, okay. So this is different. When he said Sonics with Ray Allen, Rashad Lewis. Who else was on that team? Was Van Baker? No, Van Baker got traded.
Well, they had KD for 1 year. Because Yeah, they played together 1 year.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Woo.
his rookie season, and then Ray was
Ooh.
off. Yeah,
Ooh. Oh, that's a good one.
yeah.
I got one. Well, they played for this team played for a while, I guess. But still, I'm gonna say if they would have just held on just a little bit longer, that Jacksonville squad,
Oh,
Brunel,
Jimmy Smith,
Jimmy
Keenan
Johnson.
McCardell.
Yep. And you got
Yeah,
the two running backs and Fred Taylor and
yeah.
Maurice
Maurice
Jones-Drew.
Drew. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, if they would have kept that team just one more year.
Talented tight end Mercedes Lewis. Defense was strong. Yeah. I mean, they went to the NFC championship game. AFC championship game.
Okay, G said he didn't play with KD. I thought he didn't.
Now, I thought they played 1 year together, I think. Because I remember when they came to Atlanta.
No, he didn't because he got traded in 90. When did KD come in? He wasn't in the league then. Yeah, he wasn't in the league.
He wasn't in the league then. I think they played together 1 year.
He was traded on draft night.
Okay, there it was.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, okay, there what it was then.
That's what it was. For Vladimir, for Vladimir Rekmanovich.
Right.
Of course, I'm gonna go here. The Seattle Mariners.
Mm-hmm.
That 95 team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You had
young A-Rod.
Edgar Martinez.
Yeah.
You had A-Rod. You had
Rippy.
Tino Martinez.
Jay
Bruner.
Randy Johnson.
Jay Bruner, Olaru.
Yeah.
Cora, Vince Coleman.
Yeah.
But that team was sick.
Yeah.
Just one more year.
Yeah.
One more. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was it. That was it. Seattle was never going to win with that pitching. Well, I mean, they could have got more pitching. That's why we said they broke it. They waited. They broke it up too early. Like they should have let it go. 97 or 2003 Marlins. Yeah.
But they got a chip.
They got a chip though. Yeah, they got the chip.
They got a chip. Now, of course, you're always gonna talk about the KD, Russ, and James Harden. Okay,
of course, we know that.
You're gonna always throw them in the mix because, what are we doing?
I got another team. I believe they broke it up too early to see what would have manifested. I mean, they couldn't get along out here, but still, that Charlotte team with Zoe and Larry Johnson.
Oh yeah.
I think they messed that. I think they broke that up too early, man.
Yeah.
That team was starting to come along, and the league was changing. So the team was starting to adapt to what the league was starting to become. Because after 95, when Jordan came back, the league changed.
Yeah.
And just think and they had him in 97, then they broke it off. And that 96 year, they broke it off. So yeah, I think that. Or that Miami team when Pat Riley left. The Miami team he had with Zoe, Tim Hardaway.
Yeah.
You had Bashan Leonard, and you had Mashburn with Marley, and that team was nice.
Thunder Dan. You know, this team, because it's one of my favorite baseball players, or two of my favorite baseball players of all time. Even though they won it all in '86, the Mets, man, the addiction, the dysfunction,
all of that
rehab, like this. Just think of the run that team could have went on.
Yeah.
If Doc hadn't been, you know what I'm saying, if Darrell hadn't been doing what he was doing, like, man, those would be some pretty special teams, dog.
Hey, I agree with you, G. Run TMC. They broke up too many Golden State. We believe Golden State. They broke that up. Like Golden State could have had multiple runs. They had 3 times to get it right, and they messed it up each time. So, Cuz that team right there, if they would have kept that team together, Vin Baker was on the team, right? Yep, it was. No, Vin Baker was traded to them after the fact, was he? I can't remember. Was Vin Baker traded for the Ray Allen? No, he went there after. So they had Big Dog, Ray Allen, Vin Baker, I believe. Yeah, Vin Baker, and then they had Sam Cassell. Tim Thomas, a young Tim Thomas at that, and broke it up. I agree, because that team right there, I think that team would have been, if they would have left that team alone, I think they could have won a chip or two. Because remember, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, and then they messed up. Remember, they tried to get Gary Payton. They traded, that's what it was. They traded Gary Payton.
Yeah.
For Ben Baker. Yeah, I like that Milwaukee team. I like that. Who you talking about, Ab? You talking about all the Mets players went to the Dodgers? Cuz said Destiny Child.
And we going at Black Street.
Right.
When Dave Hollister about, like, who gonna sing the songs now?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh man. I'm gonna say one more. I know y'all not into. I know you're not into hockey like this, but I'm gonna say this because the St. Louis Blues, when they had Adam Oates and Brett Hull, Brendan Shanahan, when they broke that up, the St. Louis Blues was on their way, man, and they traded Adam Oates. I would never forget that. Brett Hull is my favorite player ever. I was sick. I would never, ever forget that. But I got the St. Louis Blues. Yeah, cuz I got the St. Louis Blues, bro. They was on their way to win it, man. They was on their way to win it. Desmond Mason was traded for him. Okay. Trying to think. That's pretty much what I got. I'm trying to think. Was it do you think they broke up the Detroit Pistons team too early?
Which Pistons team?
Or the Orlando team. So at first, the Detroit Pistons team, when you had Grant Hill, Jerry Stackhouse, Grant Hill, and Allen Houston. They had Grant Hill, Allen Houston on that team together with Lindsey Hunter and all of them. Like, I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter because Grant Hill got hurt, so
yeah,
I guess you can't. But Orlando Magic with Dwight Howard and Tracy McGrady, if they would have been on that team together, they would have played together for them years. That could have been something. 2019 Raptors, but that was on Kawhi, man. So they wanted. You're right. They wanted chip. G Hill and Houston. Yeah, it was G Hill and Houston. Yep. They left for the bag. Yep. I agree. They left for the bag. Messed them up.
The damn bag.
But all right, man. Let's move on, man. So I had the pleasure today, Mace, to go ahead and cover the Falcons today, and got to watch them. Tua had some throws where he kind of messed up. It was like, what is he doing? Like when they got the goal line. But when I tell you that dude is accurate, golly, when he is accurate. But you know what, Mace, and everybody, when I tell you that Michael Penix, so let me tell you, it's a difference between it. So Tua, and we've always said Tua didn't have a strong arm, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, whatever they want you to believe.
But the way Tua throw, I mean, he's finesse. He's it's right there. He knows how to get it to where it needs to get to. But when you see the difference between when Tua was playing and when Michael Penix came on, and when he was throwing darts, like he started like 6 for 6, and Casey Washington dropped one of his passes, but he was throwing darts. I mean, like that dude looked so talented, man. But you just hope he's healthy. I mean, but he looked good. He moved around, ran out the pocket, like he looked good. He looked good. But you know what? So this is the first time I got to see them. I didn't go last week. I got to see them practice. Mace, when I tell you the difference in them preparing. So it was just OTAs. You can
Right.
see the attention to detail that Kevin Stefanski has
More structure, dog.
versus
Structure.
the other team. And the thing was, it wasn't as, and everybody agreed, it wasn't Ra. Like Ra wasn't. It was the team he had with him. That's when you say it's more structure. You look at Stefanski. Now Stefanski kept the tight ends coach, defensive coach, and the running backs coach. But you can tell rest of the coaches, the wide receiver coaches, everybody, they were so attention to detail. It looked so different. The drills they were running, totally different. I don't know, man. I can't wait to see what happens. I mean, I know they lost a lot with Caden Ellis. I like Brian Robinson over. I mean, you can't help but to like Azure, but I like the way Brian Robinson runs. He had that chance to do it last year with
the big dude too.
Yeah, and he played with McCaffrey, so he knows what it's like to play with, to be that guy to come in and just be that. Hey, I'm hitting the hole and that's it. So, but yeah, Tua talked about being there, talked about his mindset, and it's like a new challenge right now, and he's learning. He cracked me up and talked about he hates to study. That's what he said. He hates to study, and he said he's not he said Tua throws a rope, Penning throws a frozen rope. Perfectly, that's perfectly put. But yeah, but the Falcons, like I said, it looks like a new team, man. I like Kevin Stefanski's his approach, and I knew it was gonna be like that. You see how it was in Cleveland when he first got there. You know what I'm saying? Trust Atlanta they're gonna win the division. They have a great coach. He won in Cleveland. Yeah, he did. And I just wonder how Tampa Bay is going to be with the fact that they lost. I mean, I know Mike Evans will be hurt, but the fact that they lost him, see if Ibuka steps up.
Yeah, I mean, Godwin's still there.
Yeah, Godwin's still there.
Godwin's still there. They got it's gonna be the NFC South gonna be very interesting.
Hold on, real quick. Saw Jose Canseco.
Where you see Jose Canseco at? And he wasn't crashing out when you saw him?
Right. Yeah, quarterback is the major. But they have two quarterbacks who could play. It's just if they can stay healthy, huh? That's the thing. If they both can stay healthy. Ibuka and Godwin, yeah. Ibuka got to take that next step though. Nah. He was at my store. Wow. Did you say something to him? Like, okay, real quick, we're gonna get to football. Just quick, get back. What would you say to Jose Canseco if you had a chance to see him? I'm talking to you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Man, I wouldn't say nothing to that joke. I still can't hit a fastball, huh?
Oh man! He would have came. Hey, excuse me, I'm looking for the. I mean, we don't sell steroids here. If you go to
like can't lay out the off speed pitch still, huh?
Ibuka had a real tough second half, and we know Godwin is fragile. Hey, Rude, that's what I'm saying. Is I mean, you're talking like a Falcons fan, but you're right. You're right. That's the thing. That's the thing. So going back to football, I got a question that I want you to answer, Mace. What quarterback will win or will benefit the most from their new head coach?
Woo! So for me, and I like what I've been seeing in a lot of the clips that I've seen. Man, Kyler Murray.
Ooh.
I think Kyler Murray with Kevin O'Connell, those weapons, he can throw the deep ball. And I mean, if he can stay healthy and McConnell can dial up play, because we know McConnell can dial it up, dude. I like Kyler Murray and the Minnesota Vikings.
Mm.
I think that thing gonna be nice.
Do you see them? I'm not saying they're going to score as many points, but can you see them? It kind of reminds me of, and that's why I'm nervous about this being a Bears fan. Kind of reminds me of the '98 Minnesota Vikings when you inserted Randall Cunningham in. Now you got a quarterback who can slang it, and you got these two dynamic weapons, adding a Jake Reed, and the Jake Reed of this team now is what's his name? Came from San Francisco. Your boy.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Help
Yeah,
me
yeah,
out,
yeah.
y'all. I can't think of his name, but him. I just think, but this team is dangerous, man. This team is dangerous. I'm sorry, cause I'm gonna have to sleep on Vegas for right now. Like, hey, not. I mean, maybe if you talking like in the future, okay, but nah, I can't. Who's their wide receiver? Which wide receiver do they have?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm
I
not.
can't.
I'm definitely selling on Vegas, my boy.
Not yet, cuz maybe next year. I don't that's it, Kyler. Yeah. Cuz I said, okay, y'all better sleep on them if y'all want. Yeah, I you had to wake me up when they do something because if they the truth, I can't see it. I just can't see it, cuz I'm sorry. I can't see it right now. But hey, I hear you, man. I'm I look out for him. I just can't see it. You know who else I think? I like that, Kyler Murray. But you know who else I think, Mace, that's going to be like that? That's going to really benefit. And you could tell because he said something today which shocked me. And I couldn't believe Jennings. Yeah, Jennings. Thanks, Al.
Yeah.
What shocked me was the fact that the coach. Okay, what shocked me, what he said. He said, they asked him about playing for a new head coach. He said it's like a breath of fresh air. He said you start
Who
over
said
as a
that?
rookie. Geez, that lost my track. I escaped my mind. Lamar said that.
Oh,
He tried to play it off and say, because it's starting off a rookie. Nah, dog. You meant what you said. It's a breath of fresh air. So I wonder, is he saying this because are they going to throw more? Are they really going to use him as a quarterback? Which they started to towards the end. You know what I'm saying? We seen Baltimore use him towards the end. But I just wonder if this is going to open up the offense more. And now we get to see Lamar. Because I still don't think we got to see his potential. All of his potential being used
yeah.
playing with Baltimore.
But I mean, but see now, the thing with Lamar on the other side now.
I don't know.
No, he been like last 2 years, he been nicked up. Like he been getting hurt lately now.
True.
You know, them first few years when he was able to do all that stuff, he been hurt last couple of years now. So I mean, what does he do to readjust to the league? Because him being just that athletic, pull the ball down and just scare you, like a lot of people, that's what they want him to do. They can knock hell out of him because he's been missing games.
But that's my point. I think that's why he's saying it's a breath of fresh air because that's what the Harbaugh regime had for him. This is what we want you to do, run the ball. Where I think Lamar feels like, yo, it's still a part of me that's unlocked that y'all will be able to see. Like I can throw the ball. I've shown y'all I can be accurate.
We know he can throw, but right. I mean, I just don't know if he can stay healthy.
Well, I think they won't probably run him as much.
Yeah,
think about
but he been getting hurt in the pocket.
That's true.
He been getting hurt in the pocket because he want everybody to, I'm this pocket passer. Yeah, and again, Lamar, I don't need you to run 70 yards. I need you to get 7 and get the first down, get out of bounds. Like,
but you know what? They didn't use him out the pocket as much though.
But a lot of that was because he was like, man, no, I want to sit in here. But we'll see. We'll see.
Cousins and Kubi. Where's Cousins at again? I forgot.
In Las Vegas.
Oh. No. I see why you say that. He's just talking to have King Henry. I don't know. I can't see it. Who you talking about? Lamar, right? But I'm saying, and I think
we've never said he couldn't throw the ball, y'all. He getting hurt now. Now he getting hurt.
I just think now they won't run him as much, and now he'll be able to. You don't have to worry about. Let me try to show y'all.
There it is right there, G. There it is right there. They don't. That first year they didn't run Derrick Henry enough.
Nope. That's what Cuz was saying about King Henry. Yeah. Yeah. They so like play action and all of that. I think it'll be a better play action. I don't know. I'm excited to see him now in a new offense. I want to see how it looks. You know, before he was scary, but he believed he's that great. You know, he's that good. And he wants to show, you know, I want to see it. I mean, playing a different offense. I've been saying it for the last two. Well, I said it before he won an MVP again. I was like, I want to see him in a new offense. I want to see how he does in a new offense. But I really want to see him with weapons. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Can we see it with some weapons? Yeah, so he said, forget. I don't know. No, you can't say that because, again, that's not on him the way the offenses ran. He wasn't calling the plays. You know, they can't call the plays like they used to back in the day with John Elway and them. So I'm excited because maybe they are running the ball now. Maybe now he'll be able to throw the ball. Maybe he'll be able to do the play action, a real play action, you know. I don't know. I'm excited about Lamar. I want to see what he does, man. You know, Fantasy Juru come in, says he drafted Henry this year in fantasy. Yeah, I just want to see. I want to see it, man. I think all of that could work now. I think they got they might have the right coaching staff for this, you know. So, but you say Kyler Murray, which I agree with. I say Lamar Jackson. You don't think who else got a new coach? Who else got a new head coach this year?
The Cleveland Browns. Todd Monken.
Mm.
And Deshaun and Shador and Dylan and Tyler Green. They got all kind of quarterbacks.
How do you think that works out, though? Do you think that works out for him too?
I mean,
at least look. At least with if Shador starts, at least he has a coach that cares.
Yeah. I mean,
you showed have had it last year.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna play out because I mean, you know, do you run? I mean, you know, I think they kind of feel like we gotta play Deshaun. We done gave him all this money. We gotta play him. Right. But I'm like, why you gotta play?
Yeah, that's true.
Why not play Shador? But I guess they said they're like, man, we done gave the dude. You know,
this Joe got to earn something. He been hurt.
Yeah,
he gonna play. He gonna break a sweat.
I mean, he ain't. I mean, we ain't got nothing out to do. We gave him 230 guarantee. We gave him all of it. All of it.
So what we seen with Harbaugh, because Ab talked about the Giants. What we've seen with Harbaugh and how he's played with Lamar, is that a good fit with Dart, or do you think he gonna get Jackson Dart hurt? Or
they figure
his teammates gonna hurt him.
What's wrong with Malik Neighbors' knee?
Right.
They got to figure that out first, like, because if that, we don't care nothing about the offense if Malik Neighbors not out there to scare the defense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got Scatterboo, you know, coming off his injury. Like I say, you need Malik Neighbors on the field.
Hey,
I don't know what I don't even know what Jackson Dart is or what he's gonna be. I don't know what he's gonna be.
Hey, and then I have no bias in. You like what you like, but I believe he got set up, Jackson Dart, and he fell for the banana tailpipe. That's all I'm gonna say. Because when he walk in that locker room, I just wonder how it's gonna be.
Well, they're OTAs now, so
I wouldn't. Yeah, right. Yeah, that just yeah. I think he got set up for that. He fell for the banana tailpipe. You know what I'm saying? That was just. But anyway, well, all right, man. That wraps up the NFL talk, NFL huddle. We're gonna take a quick break.
Yes, indeed.
And I think we got family in the building.
No doubt about it.
We will be right back.
Have a sports injury? Need to see an orthopedic doctor? Ortho Atlanta is one of Metro Atlanta's largest orthopedic and sports medicine practices, providing orthopedic and sports medicine care for the whole family. With 37 physicians and 14 offices, the practice provides the highest level of care for injury of muscles, joints, bones, and spine. Ortho Atlanta offers convenient access to a full range of musculoskeletal surgeons and specialists. Ortho Atlanta also offers on-site physical therapy, pain management care, MRI imaging, and workers' compensation care. The Ortho Atlanta surgery centers in Austell and Fayetteville provide cost-effective, same-day surgical procedures in an accredited outpatient center. Hip, knee, shoulder, back pain? Ortho Atlanta has you covered with specialists in all areas. Same-day appointments, orthopedic care for the whole family. Ortho Atlanta, Atlanta's choice for orthopedic and sports medicine care. Learn more at www.orthoatlanta.com.
Hey, this is Earl Campbell.
Hey, it's Chuck the Iceman Liddell.
This is Emmett Smith, and you're listening to 3 Point Conversion.
All right, we are back inside the 3 Point Conversion Sports Lounge. It is now time to bring in family. We got family in the building. We got none other than orthopedic for Ortho Atlanta, Dr. Donnie Fowler III. What's going on, Doc?
What's up, fellas? Good to see ya.
Doc, what it do, Doc?
Man, it's been a while, Mace.
Yeah, man. Man. Good to lay eyes on you, my guy.
How you doing, Doc? Everything good?
Everything's good. It's been, things have been busy, but things are good. Can't complain.
Yeah. Over here, man, we having a good time. I'm kind of hungry. I'm just watching somebody was eating, so I'm starving. But
this is got the girls down, got the trash out, got like 2 hours of work to do later. So
I understand. That's why I'm saying it. It's so funny.
Gotta squeeze it in.
I remember one time, I'm gonna just say this was funny. Vince caught me too. He texted me. I was doing my show and I hadn't eaten, and I just got. At the time, my wife made a sandwich, and I'm trying to hurry get in between commercials. So when I came back, I'm like, "Yeah, so you can hear me." So I get it. Yep. Hey, I get it. You got to get in when you get in when you got children and everything.
Yes,
so
facts.
Hey man, we want to get into it, man. I want to ask these questions, man. And first off, I want to, you know what? Go ahead. Mace, I'm gonna let you kick it off with the first question since I was at practice. I'm gonna ask the second question.
Yeah, so Doc, Jalen Williams, can he return for Game 7?
I mean, yes, possibly. I mean, I guess technically they haven't played Game 6 yet.
You're right, because they could have closed.
Yeah, I mean, so I think technically, because I was looking earlier, I don't think he's actually officially been ruled out for tomorrow yet, Game 6. He's
okay.
He's questionable for Game 6, but I guess to your point, with them being up 3-2, trying to probably balance winning the series, but maybe having them close to 100%, assuming they can get through the Spurs and win one of these last 2 games. I wouldn't be surprised if they sit him for Game 6, hope that they win, don't need a Game 7, have a little extra time before they play the Knicks. But if assuming that he doesn't play Game 6, which I don't think he will, if they do lose, I think they might feel a little forced to try to get something out of him in Game 7. But again, obviously to some degree, it depends on how he's responding to to the treatment. So again, I think in a perfect world, the Thunder would love to win Game 6, not play him, and get probably an extra 4 or 5 days before the finals start. But we'll see. But I do think it's possible that they would throw him out there Game 7, obviously make or break.
So, Doc, today in practice, Michael Penix, he participated in some drills and OTAs. But the drills that he participated in, he was playing in 707, and he was running around. I'm talking about running around off script, throwing the ball on a run. He looked good, zip. He looked fast, quick. Now, when he did the goal line, it was 11 on 11. He didn't participate in that. Two-part question. First of all, why don't you think he participated in that? Do you think that's more of a you don't want any incidental to happen, like accident or anything like that? And then two, the second part of that question is, since he is doing that but not participating in 11 on 11, but 7 on 7, how far off do you think he is if he's able to run and throw and run, and they're not telling him to stop? He's like, there wasn't one of those things where he's just jogging. No, he was playing.
Yeah. Oh, good questions. I think the 11-11 versus 7 on 7 is just, again, like you said, almost more just shielding him, protecting him. Not that they're obviously going even, I assume, full contact on 11-11 right now, but they're trying to be smart, hit his benchmarks, take it slow. But obviously it's a good sign to some degree that he is out there. You saw him live and in person, but yeah, everyone sounds like they say that he's moving well. So maybe, if anything, ahead of schedule in his recovery, at least on schedule, as Coach said. So I certainly think it's optimistic. Again, take it with a grain of salt, I would say, given just his overall injury history, that was a big knock on him coming out of college, and now we're seeing it a couple years in. Granted, I don't need to open my mouth with my boy Jaden Daniels and what he went through last year, so we'll see. I'm also interested, and let me get to your second part. So, I mean, the second part, as far as how close is he to 100%, I mean, it is kind of hard to really say. Again, the coach literally came out and said he's not 100%, but he's where we want him to be. So I don't know, maybe he's like 70% if you're going to throw a random number out there. I mean, it's well past 50 if he's moving around that way, but to really simulate live contact, to feel comfortable taking a hit that you're not anticipating, be able to go down and have confidence and not protecting your knee mentally and physically. I mean, I'm sure he's still, months away from that, but we'll see come July, August, where he's at. And what I was going to say is, I don't know if at this point Atlanta fans are more behind Penix, or they kind of want to see what Tua has left in the tank. I don't know if you have any thoughts or perspective on that. I'm curious.
I think they just want a healthy quarterback, and with 2 quarterbacks they got, it's that's what they're hoping.
Combine them, maybe combine them.
Yeah, maybe
right.
Yeah, take Penix's head and put it on Tua's body, and have at least Tua's legs and Penix's head, and kind of combine the two.
That's what they want.
But not real quick, because he's had so many knee surgeries, and he's had to rehab so much. And I just kind of wonder, and maybe you can answer this because you help guys rehab. How much does that really play on their mind after like a second and third surgery to keep climbing that mountain?
I think it can go both ways. I mean, if you're a strong person, which I'm sure he is, you take it with experience and kind of hit the ground running and say, hey, I've done this before. We'll do it again. You kind of know what to expect, and you use it to your advantage to some degree. I also feel like if you're not mentally tough, you can psych yourself out and kind of get down on yourself and be like, man, is this ever going to stop kind of thing. So again, I think it's probably more mental than physical going through it. And as long as you have the right mindset, in a way, I don't think it certainly hurts to have gone through it before and at least have that wisdom and experience to kind of know what to expect. I think that can be helpful as long as you're keeping your head clear.
Yeah, because he definitely looked mentally strong as far as the way he was running out the pocket. And I didn't even think about his injury. I don't think any of us thought about the injuries. Oh, that was a great throw. He did it like twice in a row, 2 times in a row, ran out the pocket. I'm not saying like he just can't. No, he was running and then threw on a run, threw a dart in the corner. I'm just like, and I didn't think about it till when I got home. I was like, wait a minute, he is hurt. Like, and I mean, he's younger, but it's a vast difference from when Cousins was hurt coming off that injury and how he looked as far as not necessarily how he was running, but just he was more ginger, when it came to let me just make sure I don't get hurt versus Penix, like he wasn't even thinking, he was reacting. Mm-hmm. So that's a good point. So I actually asked when Mace you want to or not, but me and Mace haven't done this yet, but we asking you just randomly, this has been going on over internet and everything. Doc, what is your Mount Rushmore of running backs? So if you want, you can do your Mount Rushmore of running backs, period, is who you think should be on there of all time. And or you can do the running backs that you watched. So however you want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, out of respect, I'll probably go all time, even though a couple of the ones then that I'm going to name I didn't really watch live, but I've seen the film and I feel like I'm educated enough to make a decision. Mm-hmm. So if I made if I made an overall Mount Rushmore, assuming I'm taking four guys, right? That's what we do on Mount Rushmore. We got 4 guys. Right. Only one of them is still alive.
Oh wow! Okay, I can see that. Okay.
So the one is still alive, and I guess I'm not going to put this in particular order then, but the one that's still alive would be Barry Sanders.
Of course. Mason, did you hear that?
I mean, just of the people, he's the one outside the other 3 that I'm about to name that I did get to watch. And just, again, it's hard for me to ever think of seeing somebody move like Barry Sanders could move. Wish he would have played a little longer, but hey, get it. So I'd have Barry Sanders on there. And then going back, rest in peace squad, Jim Brown, who, I mean, was arguably one of the best athletes ever, let alone running back. I mean, if you saw what he did apparently in basketball and track and then lacrosse, he was considered arguably the greatest lacrosse player ever too. If you imagine trying to tackle that guy in football pads, imagine those smaller lacrosse dudes out there with even less pads trying to stop Jim Brown. Right. They had to change I looked this up once upon a time. They changed the rules of lacrosse because it was just unfair with Jim Brown out there.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, of how you had to carry the ball away from your body because he would just tuck it and charge down the field and no one was stopping him. So I got Jim Brown. I got your boy Sweetness, Walter Payton. And I guess probably the controversial one. I feel like most lists maybe have those 3: Jim Brown, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, maybe not Barry, and then the 4th one, maybe controversial, but I'm going to go with Orenthal.
Good one.
Gonna go with the Jews.
Yes.
So,
good one.
Not for his off the field accomplishments.
Of course. We said running backs.
Certainly for what he did.
Not running away from. Yeah. We
the
got
talent
running backs. Right.
that he had on the field. So that's my. I had a little time to think about. That's my 4: Jim Brown, Walter Payton, OJ, and Barry Sanders. No, probably some people might shout Emmitt Smith, etc. But I don't want to say I penalized him, but he had like the greatest offensive line of all time, and just I don't know. It's just and he's a Cowboy, and I can't go with Cowboys. So I know Mace hates that, but that's just where I'm at. So
yeah, you got me to change mine now. Look, look. He says maybe not Barry. No, he picked Barry though. He said other folks might not have Barry.
no, I had Barry. Yeah, no, I picked Barry.
He said other folks.
I don't have Barry. I don't have Barry.
Yeah,
that's exactly who he was talking about. Mace.
Right. I don't have Barry. So,
hey, Mace, we need to turn his mic off. Let me mute him right now. So Mace, chat room, can I get you all's? And real quick, Mace, go ahead with your 4.
So, because I get beat up all the time with arguments with my dad and my uncles and all that, so I'm not going to include guys that I never saw play.
Okay.
Because we get beat up about that all the time. How you know? You ain't never see him play.
Right,
You be quiet. So a lot of arguments I could never join in. You ain't never seen him play. So I left those guys out of respect for pops and my uncles. So I'm gonna keep them out.
Okay.
So because I did see OJ play, I have OJ on my list. Love me some OJ. Had bingo boots because of OJ.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to run through the airport like OJ. I failed, but I was young. But come on,
right?
Gotta go OJ. The most complete back probably to ever play in our lifetime, Marshall Faulk. Could do it all. Gotta go Marshall. Gotta go Marshall. I hated to do this. I really hated to do this. Put Barry Sanders in there, y'all. You gotta go Barry. You gotta go Barry. I mean, we've never seen nobody with feet like that. We've never seen that. Yeah, he played for the sucky Detroit Lions, but I mean, and that caused him and Megatron to walk away. But of course, man, can't have a Mount Rushmore running backs without Emmitt Smith, man. The GOAT. Emmitt Smith is the GOAT. I don't care what y'all talking about, man. Is it his fault that Jerry Jones know how to draft? That ain't his fault. That ain't his fault.
Okay.
Got to go.
I think I'm going to change mine. I was just talking to Vincent, the fantasy jury, about this real quick. This is what he said. I didn't say this. That's not coming from the CEO, but I got to check his sources. But anyway.
Hey, man, y'all tripping on Emmitt, man. Y'all got to get the hate out your heart, man. Get the hate out your heart.
But no, my Mount Rushmore, again, we're talking about players. We're talking players I've watched. So Walter Payton, of course, and this is no order because it's Mount Rushmore.
Right.
Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith. I always say Emmitt Smith is probably. I don't think he gets enough credit. I know we go back and forth, but talk about a guy that when it was big games, he showed up. Every big game he showed up.
Never the biggest, never the fastest. Just outwork.
It was just, and then I don't know. I think I gotta go. I have to go. I have to go Marshall. Marshall is the most complete, like you said, back. And not even he's the most complete back, but he's the most talented running back that's ever played a game. And when I say I'm talking because he could do so much. He could line up at receiver. He could have been
really
a receiver.
play receiver. He could have easily been a receiver.
He could have easily been a receiver. He ran routes better than other receivers. He probably was the second. Nah, he was the third best route runner. But still, he's the third best route runner. You had Ricky Pro was a great route runner. You still had Holden Bruce. He was all right. Yeah, you got to put Holt and Bruce.
Real quick, if I really did it on people that I watched, because Jim Brown, obviously before my time, OJ was technically before my time, and even Walter Payton, I was born in 81. I mean, I was like 5, 6 years old by the time he retired. It's not like I really remember watching Walter Payton.
Yeah.
So I would put, for me, in my lifetime from like late 80s to now, I would put Barry. I would put Emmitt Smith. I would put Marshall Faulk, and I would put LaDainian Tomlinson would be my 4 in my active lifetime. So
LT, honorable mention right there.
Yeah.
LT, because LT was a problem.
Last question before we move on to the next topic. Ask both of y'all. Somebody asked me this. Best question. Who would you rather take? I guess you answered in a sense. LaDainian Tomlinson? Or who's a better running back? LaDainian or AP?
Ooh.
I mean, no disrespect to AP. I'd take I'm gonna take it. I'm taking LT. I'm taking LaDainian.
Really? I don't.
And Doc, you know what, Doc? I'm not gonna disagree with you because whenever I think of Adrian Peterson, to me, he just ran angry. He didn't have he was just a downhill runner. Everything was just brute strength. Couldn't really cut.
Juke you though. He would juke you.
Not really.
Yeah, he did juke some people.
Not really. But see, his juking didn't involve with these other guys. He had that wiggle. LT could stop on the dime, give you change, and get out the back door. AP just was. If we running 27 power, he going 27. LT might start at 27. He gonna cut it back, and to me, like I say,
right.
Love AP, but between those two, man, give me LaDainian.
See, I'm sorry to block you one more time, Doc, but I mean, with a comment, this is the most overblown comment in NFL. LT wasn't he wasn't a pass catcher. LT just caught the reason why he had 100 catches. It was swing passes. They never put him out at wide receiver. He never ran wide. No, it was swing pass because they were so horrible. They couldn't do nothing else.
But they didn't do that for Adrian Peterson. They just handed Adrian Peterson the ball.
But I'm saying Adrian Peterson could have caught swing passes, and Adrian Peterson's first touchdown was a swing pass.
Yeah,
and he caught it for a touchdown.
But why throw it to him? I can turn around and hand it.
You're right. Yeah, but I'm just saying, I don't think it was it's a big difference as far as pass catching with those two because LT he caught swing passes. He wasn't. He wasn't
they weren't motioning him out.
Yeah, he wasn't motioning out. So but I'm gonna go AP because again, in big games, you're gonna get AP was just that dude. He was gonna run wild. He was gonna you can't tackle him. You couldn't. He was fast. He's faster than LT. He was just Then he could stop and all of that, but you don't need to when you could just move out the way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he was an angry runner, man. I got AP, but I think you can't go wrong. I think you can't go wrong. To me. That's a real tough one. I just wanted you all. Somebody asked me that. I just wanted you all. He caught more than AP overall. He's better. No, he caught more because they threw swing passes to him. That's it. I'm not counting that as you can catch. If Barry Sanders caught a lot of swing passes, what he would be doing. They didn't do that to him. It's just swing passes. That's not. I don't look at it as a pass catcher. That's just. I mean, it's just, your wide receivers can't get open. That's what that means to me. But anyway, all right, Doc, we definitely appreciate it, man. Thank you for answering that question. And you have a good one, sir.
No, I appreciate it, fellas.
Appreciate the Doc. Go Emmett.
I was looking, just again, got to look at stuff. LaDainian had 36 more touchdowns than Adrian Peterson, for the record, too. But just saying. I just looked it up.
He was a touchdown magnet, though.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
And then, too, you had Marty Ball. Just imagine if I think he had Marty Ball for a little bit. I think didn't he go help Minnesota? No, he didn't. He didn't.
I'm also probably biased, and I'll let you guys go. I think I'm personally biased because I think AP took it a little longer, where I still remember when he was with Washington and he wasn't the same player, whereas like LT kind of hung it up when, he hadn't, I think, declined still to the point of where AP was still trying to play. So
AP needed them chicks. AP needed them chicks.
But to his point, remember, AP had the injury too. When he
AP needed them chicks.
He had a couple injuries.
Going.
But LT though, he was something. You know what I'm saying? He knew how to like Marcus Allen. I almost put Marcus Allen in there. Marcus Allen knew how to find the end zone. Them little small creases. He was an end zone magnet, and that's what you're right. That's what LT was. He was an end zone magnet. So good question though. But appreciate you, Doc. We'll see you next week, sir.
Yes, sir.
Doc.
All right.
That's our family right there, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one.
You too. Mace. Okay, so with the Braves. All right. They're winning in spite of, right? We see Acuna's out the lineup again, day to day. All of these other injuries. Sometimes the pitching don't want to pitch well. They've been pitching well, but sometimes they've been slacking up. But Braves find a way to win. Is that championship baseball? That mirrors championship baseball? When you see
that's definitely championship baseball for sure. When you can just continue to find ways to win games night in and night out, and you're getting different guys are showing up for you every night. Mike Harris last night, 4 for 4, big bomb late in that game. They're just getting it from so many guys, and they're getting a lot of team wins outside of, we question the pitching. Our best player is not in the lineup, but this team just continues to find a way. And even when you think about how hot Matt Olson started, it's kind of cool. But then like Austin Riley started coming on. Ozzie Albies are just consistent. This team continues to find ways to win. And I like the way, Walt doesn't wait. If he feel like tonight, I need to change the lineup. He changed the lineup. He not, we're going to see, and maybe we'll do it in the next 10 games. Nah, like Mike Harris, you're moving up in the lineup tonight. Or somebody you're moving down the lineup.
Right.
He's making these on-the-fly adjustments, and I think it's keeping the team fresh. I think it's also it just has these guys in a in almost like a zen-like flow. It's keeping them engaged. It's not like like say with Snit, it was just status quo.
It was
we could. It's not that way with this team, and I'm just enjoying again. This I've talked about it, y'all. Y'all watch us. I didn't want a Bobby Cox disciple, but he's really not a Bobby Cox disciple. He just played for Bobby Cox. He has a different ideology on how to coach this team, and I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it.
Yeah, he goes a lot of instincts, which he thinks about it, but he goes off that gut instinct. That's what baseball is too,
Yeah.
And you can tell he played.
Oh,
and what I like about him is, like you said, he's a Bobby Cox disciple in a sense, but I'm gonna just take what was great about him, incorporate that into what I do, but yet still be me. Then my Colorado Rockies team was horrible, but I'm gonna push away some of the stuff that didn't work for that team, and I'm gonna come up with my own. And so all of it is just, again, man, it goes back to Weiss. It does, and the confidence he instills in his players. I think that's the part, and he said that too, where Bobby Cox was so influential and helped his players, the confidence he had in them. Whereas, he's sticking with Yaz. He stuck with he was gonna stick with him with what's my guy, the third baseman,
Austin Riley.
Austin. You'll stick with Austin, no matter, because Austin can play defense as well, but he's sticking with Austin, He's not going to remove him or move him up and down the line. If you notice, he hadn't moved Yaz. He hadn't moved Austin. I just thought about that. He didn't do that. Last year, Snick was moving Albies all up and down. No, he stuck with him. This is what I like. I mean, yeah, so, and they believe. And if you believe, you can achieve that. So I like what he's doing, man. And again, man, Mace, he's just such a joy to talk to. And after the games, man, or even before the games, he's so cool and just calm. Like you're talking to one of the homies. That's how Weiss is. Weiss is so cool, man. It's refreshing. So yeah, man. So shout out to the Braves. What is going on with the Cubs though? My Cubs are killing me.
Yeah,
gonna call me. I'm surprised my other cuz, because he a Cardinals fan too. I got two Cardinal fans as cousins, and
they can't hit the baseball,
bro. It's like the cartoons. You know how they swing when the ball come and Bugs Bunny throw that pitch, and look, Mace, and the ball be doing this, going up and down.
Yeah.
They be swinging like 15 times. That's what's going on with my Cubs right now, man.
They definitely can't hit the baseball right now, dog. Oh my God,
did the Monstars still our stuff?
Man, I might can go one hit the Cubs right now with this tied on. I just go out there throw that ephus all day.
What?
Yeah, they not a good baseball team.
Like the
right
Monstars stole our souls, man.
Yeah,
they were in first 10 days ago and last now. That's crazy. And they still got to win the record. The crazy part, but yeah, we're last. Like that's crazy, Rue. It's Rue. That just hurts, man. But it's gonna be a long season. We talked about it. It wasn't like they had like a big lead over anybody in that Central anyway. But hey, man, they got to get it together. I'm glad they going through this right now because they gotta. Hey, we got to get over this because this is not fun, man. Last but not least, man, WNBA, man, the Atlanta Dream, Mace. Best record in the WNBA. The only team to have only one loss. So what do you think? Because they haven't played their best. How can they get better?
Now that Ryan's over a concussion or whatever she got going, so I think the biggest difference in this team. Angel is giving us what we thought Brittany Griner would give us last year.
Yeah,
I think that's what the biggest difference is. Her energy,
right?
Her energy, the way she just attacks the glass, the way she plays defense. She do a lot of the dirty work down low. We thought we were gonna get that from Brittany Griner last year. And listen. Brittany Griner was older. I mean, we get all that stuff. She could move, but Angel has allowed everybody to kind of get in their natural position. And by the way, everybody, we still ain't got Bree Jones back. Wait till we get Bree Jones back. We're gonna be a problem. Because now you can have Bree Jones and Angel on the floor at the same time.
Because
this is a very good team because you got
very good. Yeah,
and I love the way whatever coach told Pow at the end of last season because a lot of times he wouldn't play because he was like until she learn how to play defense, she's not gonna play, and you can see her effort on defense much better, and she's just giving us.
Yeah, she is balling. Ooh, I didn't know she was that good. Man.
Gosh. I mean, she was that good in college, but they were so dominant in college that she was kind of able to freelance. But in the W, I mean, the way they play defense, it's not a lot of zone. Like, you got to latch on to your man.
Yeah.
And you got to stay with your man.
Yeah.
So, it's
yeah, they look real good right now. I mean, then ACOT, man, Melinda.
Big pickup, man. Like I say,
she is a beast. Like
our beast, and she's only gonna get better. See, that's what's scary. she's only going to get better.
Yeah, she a baby.
Cause she just kind of figuring it out.
Right. Hopefully, what'll be good is she start teaching Angel how to, stop shooting from the hip. Like I don't know when they're gonna start breaking that from her. Like, I know she's used to that. It's a habit, but you can't shoot from the hip. That's gonna get blocked, and you're gonna mess up. You're gonna hit the bottom of the backboard every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the good thing is, Angel gives you everything as far as the rebounding, defense, and not just steals or blocks, but defense as far as help defense and all of that. And she still, cuz said, leave her alone. Cuz you saw these YNs over here, man. Hey, I'm just saying, cuz I'm coming from I'm putting on my hat, man, the media hat. But no, I was gonna say she does all that, and everything she does helps you win. But when and we've seen her do this last year, when she get in that zone, when she starts scoring more, and she start giving you them 16 to 16 games or 14 to 16 games, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. And I'm telling you, they right now the only team, I know it's still young, but the only team right now that is a threat to them is the Aces. That's the only team is a threat.
The Ace is so good.
And man, I mean, I think you don't want to play on nobody's downfall, but I'm saying, but I bet you all the other teams just hoping that either Kennedy don't do as well. I don't know, because with her on that team, Mace, do you agree that Kennedy Carter is the most difficult person to guard?
Man,
maybe besides
she is a problem.
Can't nobody guard her. She is a problem. She has everything in her bag.
Yeah, man. She a problem, dog.
She is a problem. So yeah, they gotta. And like I said, she's with the right coach. So
yeah, dog. Old Becky. Shout out to Becky.
Shout out to Becky. Cuz said, leave her alone, boy. That is funny. But all right, man. That wraps up the show. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all, man. No, I get it. I get it. So being emotional, right? And he said he followed 5 girls. I get it, man. I get it. I appreciate everyone on here listening and all of that and staying with us. And hey, appreciate it. But look, hear that music? It means it is time to let you go. But before we let you go, we have a couple of shout outs, and stay tuned because you might be one of them. First off, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God for giving me this platform to do what I do, say what I say, make you upset, mad, want to give me the stop it button. God, I appreciate it. Also, I want to give a shout out to my guy Mace. Appreciate you, dog.
Hey, everybody, y'all know what it is, baby, man. Listen, cost you nothing to be a good person, man. Y'all don't know what people going through out here, man. Give people grace, man. Give people grace. Somebody gave you grace. The man upstairs gave you grace, man. So come on.
Yeah, man. And speaking of that, I had to play it off. I was getting ready to park, and the lady we was at somewhere, and the lady was in my way, and she was just taking her time. I'm like, yo, man, hurry up, hurry that stuff up, man. I'm saying it to myself, and that road went up. She's like, oh, she looked at me, oh, and I was like, no, you okay, man? Take your time. Look, I said it to her though. I felt bad, like, come on, Raphael, you being fake now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I thought about what you always say, man. Oh, it don't cost nothing to be a good person, man. I could wait a few seconds. Anyway, also a shout out to Dr. Fowler, man. Appreciate Doc for coming on. Appreciate you, cuz. And then also I want to thank everybody who was in the chat room, man. I want to thank Cuz, Greg, Drummer Boy, Haynes. I want to thank who else? I want to thank Guru, my guy Rue, Best of the Fantasy Juru. I want to thank G and Ab. I appreciate all y'all for coming on. Hey, also shout out to my lovely children, my nieces, nephews, uncles, aunties, cousins, brothers, sisters, play cousins. Hey, I'm dedicating this show. I said it from the beginning. I was gonna do it. I'm dedicating the show to my auntie. Shout out to my auntie passed away on last Wednesday after the show.
Wow, man.
Yeah, cuz to Mama Shirley, shout out to the family and everything, man. So, pray for our family. Also, shout out to I said shout out to my play cousins, right? All right, cool. Oh, hey, make sure you love them, family. Hey, let family know that you love them. Love them while they still can feel it. Love them while they still alive. Hey, man, eat good, drink responsibly. Y'all got sports, NBA, Eastern Conference Finals, about to be NBA Finals before we start. Then we got college baseball, the College World Series. We got WNBA, MLB, hockey. Hey, till next week, same time, same show, same crazy host, same sports nonsense. When you miss me, I'm out. Peace.
What's up, family? I'm Real Mike Rob. Make sure you tuning in to the 3-Point Conversion Radio. They got all of it, and they keep it funky. Let's get it.